Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Quarter Year Championship Quarter 3. My name is Breaker.
Lisa Addison, 99.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
And we're going to dive into, let's see, the first set's going to be Soda versus Horseman tonight. But first and foremost, we should probably go over the new format of the QIC this season.
Yep.
It's actually not going to be 3v3, and I'm kind of relieved to see that. It's actually going to be 5v5 tier 6 tanks. Any restrictions?
The tier 5.
Tier 5?
Yeah.
Tier 5?
Okay.
I think it's tier 6.
Tier 6?
Yeah, I think it's
someone
tier
told
6.
me tier 5. Okay, sorry.
Okay. All right, so we're going to dive into the rules right now.
Okay.
Okay. I said we're going to dive into the
rule.
rules right now. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Victory condition. All enemy vehicles are destroyed within the time limit or the base gets captured. 5 versus 5 team play by encounter mode. That means neutral flag, guys. Neutral base capture. All and only tanks in tier 6 are allowed to be used. So I like the way that sounds. Single elimination, best of 3. Winning a game will receive 1 point. Losing a game will receive 0 points. If a draw occurs, both teams will receive 1 point. The team that attains 2 points and will win the matchup. And of course, what happens in the event if the end score is 2-2? That is to say, game 1 is a draw and game 2 is a draw. Do we know?
Yeah, it's they're going to be a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun. All right. Going to be long battle reports in that case. But I'm wondering now just what's going to happen with tonight's games. I've been informed that the M6, the KV-85, maybe the AMX-12T would all be possible tanks that would appear on the battlefield. And I've got 2 of those myself. But let's go ahead and jump into the lobby whenever the production crew is ready. But personally, I do like the...
Is it password there?
maybe. Uh-oh, you guys weren't supposed to see that. You guys weren't supposed to see those logins and passwords. And hopefully nobody screen capped them.
Okay.
I mean, Wargaming could just change the passwords for us anyway. But I'm stopping to think here. So, M6, do you think we'll see that a lot or no?
M6 is good, I think.
Yeah.
It got really nice DPM. And we have a KV-85. It's also cool.
I mean, like the M6 also, it's, how do I say, it's the armor on it is really nice as well, but...
armor is okay,
a lot of
I
bounces,
think. Yeah,
I feel.
but not that bounce, but it's pretty fine. But best of the M6 is the gun depression and the DPM. It's using 90mm gun and really high penetration.
What I want to throw out there is that while I have the M6, I only have the stock. Everything that's stock on it except for the engine and the 76mm cannon. And the 76mm cannon that I upgraded to just feels very, very weak. Like there's almost no difference except for the accuracy. That's it.
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, the M6 feels like it moves painfully slow. That's the only problem I have with it, to be honest. And it's actually one of the tanks that you use to work your way up to the Pershing, if I'm not mistaken. Right? It leads to the Pershing?
To T32.
T32.
Yep.
That's why.
Okay. You have to go through a T29 first, and then T32.
Yeah. I heard the differences between the T29 and the T32 are not magnificent. Well, at least when you compare the cannons, but the armor is a different story. What do you think about seeing? Do you think we'll see the AMX-12T a lot?
AMX-12. No.
No. Okay.
No.
How about? It's worth asking. ARL-44. Maybe?
Low possibility, I think. Yeah, but maybe Cromwell. No.
Oh, that one's annoying.
Yeah, Cromwell is good.
Yeah, very, very good speed, very good, accurate gun.
Yeah, accuracy gun and really high DPM. If you ignore him, he gonna kill you.
Yeah, so that's why I usually take him out first in my ARL with a 90mm cannon with high penetration. I got the best cannon on that puppy, and it feels really nice. But the box turret, I remember, the box turret that comes with it just feels so annoying. It's difficult to work with. It moves a little bit slow, I think, but at the same time, I mean, you're also vulnerable to shots from other tanks from all directions, even the front, I think. It's been a long time since I've had that turret, but, we're not going to see that at this level of play. We'll, of course, always see people using the best cannons, the best turrets, the best tracks, everything.
Yeah, no one uses stock,
Well,
okay.
I don't know, maybe just, there's a small chance that
it's a tournament,
Yeah, but I mean, like, what if someone says, okay, get this tank? Well, I only have the stock on it. It doesn't matter. Just get that tank. We want it. What if we see something like that? FCM 50. Wow, that's a tier 8. What?
It's still under selection, I think.
All right.
Yep.
Of course.
Okay, the Hellcat.
Right, and it's Horseman
yeah.
versus Soda right now.
Yeah, it's Hellcat, but the Hellcat was nerfed, so it's not like powerful compared
It
to.
still kills my ARL 44.
Yeah, because of gun.
Yeah.
It used the same gun as the M6, and the gun still accurate, and a really high penetration.
All right. VK2801. I'm not too surprised to see that choice on this map. It has a very, if I'm not mistaken, you have many different cannons to choose from on that tank, right? The 105 millimeter is one of them as well.
But normally we're gonna use a 105.
I like that because the HE rounds, they do a satisfying amount of damage.
Yeah, they use a hit and the high explosion rounds. But most of the best case of this tank is flanking. It go to your back and it shoot you the hit round.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna take like 7 seconds maybe 400 HP per second per 7 seconds.
All right. And let's get a look. See here, Chaff. No. There can't be a Chaff.
Yeah, you can't use it.
Maybe
Although it's still a good tank in tier 6. In tier 6 battles,
Yeah, T36, right? It's T36. I think.
T36? You mean T37?
37. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new light tank, right?
Yeah, but it's the same to the old Chaffee.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but the Chaffee, be nerfed, and we got a T37 as a new Chaffee.
Okay. So actually, it has all the same.
Yeah, all the
aspects.
same stuff, all the same. But become tier 6.
I see.
That's it.
Why do you have tier 4s and tier 7s out there? I don't understand.
Yeah, they still under selection, I think.
Oh, boy.
M8A1. What's that tank?
What's that?
M8A1.
It's a very annoying tank. It has a lot of firepower.
Oh yeah, it's nice, but tier 4. It's TD.
Really? Is it a premium?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's really OP tank.
Oh really?
If we have the tier 4 match, you're gonna see this one. Really high speed, really high penetration, and accuracy.
I see. How about the Heiser?
Heiser is not bad too.
Yeah, I think Heiser is quite OP in tier 4, right?
Yep. Especially the hit run. The penetration of hit run was pretty high before, like 150, I think.
Really?
But right now, only like 110, I think. The penetration is quite different.
But I think it's still enough.
The thing is, like, when you're encountering the KV2, the one thing that's annoying about it is it's got this turret that makes you think, why are you showing off your firepower? And then you shoot at it and you do some damage, and then he turns to you and then he fires the shot. He fires the shot that kills you.
Yeah, but KV2 is quite slow. Think about the T49. Do you remember that, the light tank? Tier A.
The new T49.
Yeah, new T49 is light tank. Tier A, the US Tier A light tank. If we equip with the 122 millimeter gun, the speed is really fast. They shoot you and run away. It's not like KV2, KV2 shoot and he stand there.
As soon as he's facing your front, he's gonna do damage.
Yeah, and you always can, just dogfight him.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be like, it'll be like hitting a baby when you dogfight a KV2.
Yeah.
It turns so slow. He can't even aim at you.
Yeah, last time on a random battle, I saw a T49. You go to some place and they shoot a Leopard 1, the tier 10 German tank. Shoot and then run away. And after reloading, it go back and kill him. Only 2 shots, and it's a tier 10 mid tank.
All right. Well, it looks like finally you've gotten almost all of the troll tanks out of there, but Feluso is still determining, what tank he's going to load into the game with besides an AMX 1390. Remember, this is a best of 3, guys, not a best of 5 like the Wargaming League.
43.
And so I think these guys are trying to maybe think a little bit more thoroughly about what tanks they are going to select.
Yeah, but I think they have to send the tank list, on the first moment. So they should already decide. They should already decide.
Right. And I mean, like, the thing is, what's taking these guys so long to get the tanks into the game? I feel kind of one of those questions that goes without asking, but at the same time, it begs to, I beg to ask, why are we taking this long? But
Yeah. What's
All right.
going on here?
so A43, that is heavy,
Yeah, it's a
Medium?
light tank.
light. Okay.
Yeah, light tank, but the DPM pretty nice, I think. And
Wait.
speed is nice.
Is it an autoloader?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Is there an autoloader? Yeah.
Tier 6 autoloader. Well,
It's
there's AMX-12T.
MS12. Yeah, MS12 is really pretty good, but it's really hard to support your teammate, especially it's a tier 6 5v5.
Right, I
I
mean-
mean, I think the stick together, still be a really efficient strategy. But if you have a light tank like MS12, he cannot support you too much, I think.
Yeah, and I just wanted to throw out there, I mean, like the AMX-12T, in my perspective, it'll penetrate, pretty much any tier 6 tank or below, but at the same time, if it's facing off against the KV-2, like if it's going to shoot the side of the turret of the KV-2, yeah, it's going to do damage, but I mean, if you're lucky with 6 shots, it feels like you only take away 30% of the overall HP that the tank has.
Yeah, but right now, I think, do you know the KV-1S?
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
A
that's
tier
right.
6 Russian
It
heavy
was
tank.
tier 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's what become the KV-85 right now. Not really become. I mean his position.
Yeah, I know.
Normally, on the tier 6 tournament we use KV-1S, but right now we use KV-85. The same stuff, but. The gun is different, but the KV-85 got a really nice gun, I think, because of DPM and accuracy.
Do you think they are going to still use the 122 millimeter gun?
I think it's
The 100, right?
100, yeah.
Yeah, because of the reloading time is too long. It's 20 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, like a E100,
Yeah,
the
that's
tier
right.
10 heavy tank.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So Fluso is choosing a T1.
No.
What on earth? Jeez, they had 4 KV-85s just a moment ago, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering just what is going to come out of Feluso there. Okay, well,
Okay, maybe he didn't figure out that.
hmm.
They can go, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's the
tank list-
T-37? What is that?
T37
Oh,
is
it's
an
a-
old Chaffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally identical. Only the number different, I think.
Okay, so
M26 become T37. That's
yeah, and I feel like a key difference here is the fact that it's tier 6, and like you said, it's the old Chaffee.
it. Yeah.
All right, well,
We got a Chaffee. We got the Chaffee on tier 5, but the T37 is a full upgrade Chaffee. It's still the same Chaffee, but the torrent is different, the gun is different, but the Chaffee right now on tier 5 is somewhat like the stock Chaffee on earlier version.
Okay.
And this one, the T37, is a full upgrade. Elite. So what's
Well-
going on there?
Okay. I think both sides is okay right now. Okay.
You know what? Because it's a assault mode, right?
Yep.
And the Soda team, they I always
you just have to. I mean, right now-
they got a lot of light tank. There is a capture circle, so I think it will all heavy tank just rush in and
Right.
camp.
Yeah, that's right.
They cannot force you come back, so you will see a scenario like a light tank versus a heavy tank on a very short range. So how do they play? I mean, the Soda team, how do they play on this one? I'm really curious about that. I don't think they got too many changes.
Oh man, this is a nice new loading graphic.
Yeah, that's right. It's really impressive.
Taiwanese efficiency at its greatest. Now, it is worth noting that Malinovka was vetoed as well as Marinovka, and I know Malinovka is a very, very annoying to be on because it's got a extremely thick forestry, and like you can just cruise through that, breeze through that, and still get I feel just almost unfairly destroyed in some random battles games. But this is of course the 5 versus 5 format. I see Flying Unicorn, Nun TW, Tommy U, Gorilla, and Feluso. All of them on the Horseman roster, is that correct?
Yep.
That's
Every last
right.
one of them? No subs? Nothing like that?
Subs?
No substitutes?
I don't think so.
All right. I just don't remember IC flying unicorn. But to the south, it is Horseman, guys, and to the north, it's going to be Soda. So thus far, it looks like both sides are going to be working those heavies into the city side, and it looks to me, in my perspective, that we're going to have our light tank there, Gorilla, going to the western edge of the map, just making sure no one's, how do I say this, poking their nose where it doesn't belong, more particularly through their spawn. And at point, Brill 02 is working his way into the city. Maybe, do you think he's going to be capture bait? Does that make sense?
Not right now, The heavy tank is gonna march into a capture circle. Quite soon, I think.
Yeah.
Not right now, but they're gonna do that because they know you guys got a light tank, you guys got a mid tank. They're gonna go to a capture circle and force you guys come back. That's it, I think that must be the most easy way for them to win because they got all heavy tank there.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this. It's like, I mean, we finally see this game, I guess you could say, shaping up just a little bit. That's a lot of KV-85s.
Yep.
But of course, versus, mediums and lights, they're not going to have mobility. So in that aspect, I think that's what we're going to see Soda capitalizing on to pull out the win. Of course, simultaneously, this is in counter mode, and this game could very well end in a draw. 7 minutes to start.
Yep.
And we're already at 5 minutes and 15 seconds. No one's been spotted yet.
Yeah. Because of Soda team, they stand on a weird position. I have to say that.
Really weird.
We forgot.
What are they doing?
They give out the capture circle is quite dangerous because if 3 tank capture, the capture quite slow because of assault mode.
All right.
Yeah, in counter mode, actually.
Oh, in counter mode. Sorry.
Yeah, but the position Soda team is right now. If they are spotted, if they're discovered that they are in that position, the Horseman can just set up a very, very nice position around the capture circle and just cap.
Yep.
All right, so here we are. A whole lot of nothing happening thus far. I mean, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go on that clock, and I mean, if either side wants to, get a shot at the season finals, they're going to have to win at least one of these games, even if it's not going to be this first one here. But Barilla's going to be acting as the spotter there, so I feel as though there's almost no way for Horseman to really safely move in there and initiate the capture. Maybe. Like, they're going to have to take defensive positions as soon as they get in, and on top of that, they're going to have to be able to identify just what is coming from Soda.
Yep. You know what? I think they're gonna push.
They are moving.
Soon. Yeah, they're gonna push soon. They are waiting for Fluso. The KV-85 is flanking. Okay, they move in. Right. So they're gonna use a 3 tank to capture, and they use 2 tank stand on the east side to cover.
This reminds me painfully so much of Viwako Gaming versus Horseman in QIC Season 2 on Ruinberg. Scouting your enemy by knowing where they are not, as we've concluded before. Okay, Nun's going to maybe hop into that circle in just a moment. Capture's initiated now, and we have to see a reaction from Soda. They're piling in, and I think this is where Horseman has to take defensive positions. They shouldn't really capitalize on getting the capture so much as they should.
Yeah, but the Soda team, they didn't forward to capture circle. They go to south.
No, they're going from behind.
They're going for the rear, and that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Wow.
But they didn't time,
I think there's a part of Horseman that knows this because they aren't encountering them directly from the north side.
The Fluso is on the F0. He must throw him already, I think.
They're not properly pre-rotated. They don't know, and now they must know. None is now rotating. And
okay,
looks like the exchange of fire there yielded no hits, none whatsoever. Still none. Nice bounce off of Gorilla, but Kunal takes one for 251. Nun TW taking 152, 201 off of Tommy Yu, 135 Shiruko, 278 Kunal, 306 Tommy Yu, 243 Nun TW, 141 M6. 233 off of Shiruko, 92 off of Nun TW, and it looks like Carbonate's going to be the first one to fall. 240 off of Shiruko. 237 off of Trooper Votems, and he's gone.
Nice.
94 off of Kunal, and out of the game, and Brill is out as well. That was almost as clean sweep as it gets, with Horseman having 4 tanks alive on the battlefield.
Yeah, I think they. I think the Coke, not the Coke team. Also, it's Coke.
soda.
It's a soda.
There we go. It's a colloquial. It's a colloquial. You know, hey, in America, we say, "Hey, man, you want to drink a Coke?" Yeah, sure. What kind? Pepsi, you know, that kind of thing. Come on. Soda.
Okay. I think on the text selection, they got a big problem there. They shouldn't choose so many lighting on the encounter mode.
Yeah.
They're gonna capture, like I say, and force you guys compare.
Not only
Finally,
that,
you're gonna fast to them.
Not only that, I mean, there's a clear difference when you're talking even in just random battles. If you're in a heavy tank and you're the only heavy tank in the entire game with a bunch of light tanks, you feel infinitely like Superman because you can take so many shots and they're just gonna bounce off of you or they're gonna do very little damage and then you can return fire almost freely. You just have to make sure you stay alive. Make sure your teammates supporting you, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
So I guess that's maybe as hook, line, and sinker as the analysis gets, but I don't know. If you guys have anything to throw out there, go ahead.
No, that's it, I think.
All right. We'll be back with game number 2 in 3 minutes.
Hello， 大家好，我是阿佑，我来自台湾，欢迎大家收看我们战特世界的比赛实况。那刚才看了这么多的比赛实况，是不是也让你跃跃欲试，非常热血呢？现在只要搜寻我们战车世界，就可以免费下载，跟我们一起来热血战斗。当然，里面有超过300款的来自世界各地的战车可以供你选择，还有很多的作战模式哦。那如果你想要知道更多的消息的话，可以到我们 WGL 的官方网站来搜寻。那不要忘记喽，也要到我们的官方粉丝团按个赞。最后，如果你想要知道更多的赛事的话，可以到我们 Twitch 的频道，可以搜寻到我们更多的赛事以及可以收看。最后，不要忘记喽，一定要帮我投票哦。
All right, guys. So we are back with game number 2 on Sacred Valley, and I gotta say, this just playing on this map in random battles is painful. It really is.
This is not Sacred Valley, right?
Yep. Sacred Valley.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right.
And I mean, what's notable on it, obviously, would be the Japanese architecture. And this season's map, well, I'd say this has got to be the one map I wouldn't mind taking my family on a vacation to, because it's right up my.
It's a Korean map.
Korean map.
Yeah, it's actually a Korean map.
I thought it was Japanese architecture.
Yeah, the Japanese map is.
We got another one.
What's that name?
I don't.
What
I don't
village?
remember.
Secret Village?
It's also a village overlay or
Yeah,
something.
that's right.
But we got a lot of maple leaf there, so it's somewhat
Alright.
different.
T37, 843, T34, 85's 2-3 of those coming out from which team?
I mean, T30, 34, 85.
Yeah.
It's from
It's,
Soda.
Soda, not Coke.
Okay. And we're gonna have the same old heavy tank loadout coming from Horseman.
They got one more T37.
Right. Two T37s.
Yep. But this match, I think the battle gonna happen. Different more encounter. So
Maybe
where they
on the
gonna
horse.
go?
Well, 3, 2, 1, 0, and the game begins. Spawning to the east side of the map, it's going to be Soda, and to the west, it'll be Horseman.
Because the Horseman got a more heavy tank, so Soda team will not going forward to west. So they're gonna flank to south. I bet both Horsemen gonna reach the F6, D6, F6 first, and they use a heavy tank on the front, and they use T37 flank to their back, I guess.
All right, well, just got to wait and see where, I guess you could say, the tanks line up their sights.
Oh, no. I think the Horseman gonna go to the hill first,
If they try and bait out the capture circle this game, it could work against them, but I went to examine...
Because of, do you see the capture circle?
Yep.
And here is high ground, right?
Right.
So if the Horseman just go to the capture circle, they're gonna be sniping until dying, I think.
Right.
So the strategy right now for Horseman, they're gonna trying to reach the hill, like Soda. So maybe they're gonna find some way and uphill,
I think either way, if they just camp this game out, they win automatically. Because if a draw condition occurs, they got the 1 point advantage.
Yeah. But
Boom.
this is QIC, maybe they forget this rule.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it seems like the rules always change for the QIC. There's no getting around that. That's true.
Yeah, I'm curious about this common player if they really read the rules.
All right.
Every time, they complain, oh, you didn't tell me that, but you didn't read the rule. Always.
Yeah. I cannot name the number of times tournaments have gone bad because players couldn't read the rules. But for the time being, it's gonna have Horsemen playing it chill on their side of this map, and they're not done moving yet. So I'm wondering just what their plan is here. Do they actually want to find and hunt down Team Soda?
Might be. I think they know where they is right now.
Yep.
I think Gorilla spotted.
All right.
Someone shoot him?
Yeah, that's right. Someone
okay.
just shoot him.
And he's hit.
Wow.
He's so lit right now. That's 563 and out of the game immediately.
Wow, so
See, guys,
fast.
this is exactly what I'm talking about with tier 6s and heavy tanks versus lights. It can be torture. You need that light tank on your team, yes, but if it's not going to be, how do I say this? If it's not the 742 meta, then it can feel quite torturous at times because that light tank is also a considerable form of your team's firepower, and it's just been removed from the game for Soda.
Yeah.
And I think it's really, really important to keep for Soda to keep their light tanks alive because they don't have the power to have those near combats. So they need a distance, and if they need to maintain the distance, they need their light tanks.
Yeah, they're going to need them for spotting, essentially.
Yeah, that's right.
But here we are,
Okay.
Cocoa Carbonate.
They don't want to fight, I
Take
think.
a shot.
But they are 1 point left, so maybe they don't know the rule, I guess. If they
Maybe.
know the rule, they won't camp there.
Yeah, maybe because Soda's a pretty new team,
Yeah, I just wonder how come they can up to the final, the semi-final. Because of their strategy, their sense about the tournament, it's not like a top 4 team.
Oh yeah, that's right. The other 3 teams are actually from old faces.
Yep. On the tank selection, we all know, okay, the team is really rookie, If they use the light tank, they use the mid tank to fight the heavy tank. So
We are.
Yep.
This is not looking good. They've got their backs to the wall. They're fairly divided up at this moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like Carbonate could be the first one to fall. He takes 114, returns 96. At least Shiruko does. 177 piling up onto Rex there. 107 off of Shiruko. And 363, 413, 437 as he's on fire off of Carbonate. He burns to death. 224 off of Shiruko, struggling to stay alive. 784 off of Nun TW. 454 off of Gorilla M6. And it looks like, boom, he wins that fight. All right, so it's going to be 2v1 here, at least for a short moment between Nun TW and Trooper. But Nun TW comes in and he gets sealed out. It's now up to 6 tails versus the 4 remaining members of Horseman. This is, I mean, he's at full HP when you can compare him to the 2 low HP tanks, but 2 full HP tanks versus 1 full HP tank, well, I think that goes without saying. It's a 4v1 right now.
Yeah,
what kind is he using?
It's 122.
122?
Yeah.
That's a long reload time, as you can see. 242 damage off of him, 432 off of Tommy Yu there. And can he get another reload? I think he might. He might.
Yep.
Boom! And that's the shot that seals him out of the game!
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
insane.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds is okay, you know.
That was good. That was good.
yeah.
So I mean, like we saw that Soda basically they lost 2-0, but they went down swinging. You know, they gave it their best. They gave it a good fight.
Okay.
But we're gonna see Horseman going to. I'm trying to think here.
The final today, but
face off the winner. Face off against the winner. Excuse me.
Yep.
Of
NVIDIA Assets and B Gaming.
yeah, that's NVIDIA Aces Gaming Alpha as well as B Gaming. But we're gonna go ahead and show you guys our second ring girl. We have an Australian, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Okay, this is Pai Pai.
Pai Pai, yeah. Oh boy. So just write that down because we're feeling nice in chat. We're gonna go ahead and type out ASI as the first 3 letters, and ooh, Razer has made their own version of a World of Tanks mouse.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's a Death Adder. Yeah, Death Adder is a quite good mouse.
I feel like in some objectively speaking, it is pretty good for first-person shooters and even good for a World of Tanks, but not necessarily all games. I feel.
Really?
Oh, I mean, I would. Well, I'm not gonna give it a review. There are sponsors.
Okay.
It's best. It's not best to do that. But now that you guys see Pai Pai and I see Pai Pai, we're gonna go to a break and I'm gonna go chase her down.
Okay.
Hello， 大家好，我是派派，我来自台湾。那欢迎大家收看《战车世界》的比赛实况。那想要玩这款《战车世界》吗？就立即搜寻《战车世界》，就可以下载到这款有趣又刺激的游戏哦。那想要知道更多的消息，就请上我们的 WGL 的官网。另外呢，不要忘记要帮我们的官方粉丝团按个赞，并且准时收看我们的 Twitch 频道，来搜集更多的比赛相关资讯哦。最后别忘了一定要帮派派投一票哦，拜托拜托。